What's going on, everybody? How's everybody Sunday doing? Hopefully, everybody had a good, I guess, what into your weekend, I should say. Um, Impromptu mock draft live. Had some time, was watching some other content creators. I said, you know what? I want to do a mock draft, and I said, why not do a mock draft with my people? So, how's everybody doing, man? Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Let the algorithm know that we in the building. Let other Giants fans know that we in the building. Um, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if the audio is good. Let me know if the visual is good. But I do want to do a mock draft, man. Again, this wasn't scheduled, so I'm gonna give them a little bit of time for people to join in if they feel like doing a mock draft. Cool. Throw a little background music on, and wait for the people to join in. But how's everybody doing? All right, I see Miguel is already in the building. He said, greeting, good sir. What's going on, Miguel? Luann in the building. Stacy in the building. What's going on? JV Bronx, what's going on? Said, yeah, boy. What's going on, man? How we doing, man? How we doing? It ain't going to be too special. Luann said, Wild Dash, a special Sunday. It ain't going again, we're not going to be here long. I'm going to do a couple mock drafts. I'm not going to do a full 7-round mock draft. But I'm going to do a couple different scenarios with you guys, let you guys make some picks, see if you guys want to do some trades, just mess around a little bit in honor of April being on Wednesday, draft month officially. So shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Let me know if you guys can still hear me with the background music. I'm going to cut it off soon. But just want to vibe a little bit while we wait for people to join. Actually, let me do it so you guys can see comment section. There we go. Throw the comments up. And we just vibing, man. We just gonna hang out, man. Just gonna hang out. I got no talking points today. It's gonna be a mock draft, but we vibing. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. It's about you guys today, for sure. Mr. Mark said, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, man? Armand in the building. Big Blue Dozier in the building. What's going on? Prentice in the building. Shout out to everybody that joined the live last night, too. It's a good live, man. Good participation from everybody. Good family reunion. Giants family reunion. Quiz, what's going on? It says, Dash, have you heard about the Myles Garrett talk? Yeah. Nah, that ain't happening. You think Cleveland gonna give him up after they just paid him? Doesn't make sense to me, but what do you think? Same thing as you. Doesn't make sense. People got to push news stories, man. So that's what they do. They find something to talk about. Always. What's going on, Tiger? Luann said that's a nice surprise. It surprised me too, man. Surprised me too. I was on the grill today. Everybody fed. Had to bring out the smoker. I was like, yeah, man, I feel like doing a mock draft. And I was actually doing the mock draft. And I said, you know what? And I was stuck in a trade, in the third round. I was like, you know what? Let me go holler at my folks, man, see what they want to do. Brandon said, what's going on? Stacy said, this is why you're the #1 Giants content creator, man. Surprise shows, man. Surprise shows. Side Guy Bride, what's going on? He says, don't give up on Nubin until JH coaches. Yeah. Listen, man. He got to prove something, man. He got to prove something. I like the way I like his rookie season. Showed some promise. That second year was tough. It was a little bit tough, but who knows, man? Maybe Denard Wilson can get the best out of him. We'll see what happens, man. Draft right around the corner. If we draft somebody like Caleb Downs, it might be a wrap for Nubin. Respectfully. Shout out to Brian Montana. $1.99 super chat. Didn't say anything, but I appreciate the love and support. If you got something to say, go ahead and put it in the comment section. Don't worry about the super chat. JDJ said, what up, Dash? Fresh off of added a new addition. Okay. A new addition to the family. Last Tuesday in the baby apocalypse right now, so I don't know what time of day it is. Well, congratulations, first off. Welcome, to baby JDJ. Hopefully the baby is healthy. Hopefully the mom is healthy. And yeah, man, it's a celebration. Shout out to the newest, youngest New York Giants fan, right? And hopefully by the time that baby can really know football, the New York Giants will be dominant again. That's what I'm hoping for, man. But congratulations to that, man. Bookend Tackles in the building. What's going on? The Wood Fonzie fun. You changed your name. Your name wasn't that long before, man. Pause. But you said Big Fonz knows what? How to click on Big Dash videos. Now, I appreciate the love and support, man. Stacy said Nuba needs speed. He didn't have speed in college like that. He uses, good football IQ. I don't know what happened. He played in the Big Ten, so we can't talk about competition. It's just, maybe he was thinking too much. I don't know. It was too much in his head. We got to figure it out, man, because what I saw at Minnesota and what I'm seeing with the New York Giants is wild. It is absolutely wild. Let me know if the audio is still good and if the video is still good, because I'm about to turn this music off in the background. Let me turn this down first. Hold on just a moment. Turn that down a little bit. We got 57 people. We're gonna get started with this mock draft. I might do a couple mock drafts too, man. Again, I'm not doing a full 7-round mock draft. We might get a couple of them done, a couple scenarios. Show what you. I'm pretty much gonna do it like I do it when I'm alone. Pause. How I do my mock drafts, the way I think about. Sometimes a mock draft can take me 30 minutes, 40 minutes sometimes, if I'm really trying to take a deep dive into, who's a good fit for the Giants. So thank you for letting me know that I'm good. All right. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Give me just a moment. Let's see. All right. We good? Okay, perfect. Let me know if I start the buffer. I know in between picks, when it's going to the next pick, it buffers. I don't know what it is. I'm connected directly to the modem. Got the fastest bandwidth in the state. But that it is still buff at sometimes. I don't understand. Might have to holler at the cable company with that. Vaporize in the building. What's going on, Sadash? What up? Let's get it. So this is the people's draft, man. Again, I don't know how many mock drafts we're going to do, but we probably do a couple different scenarios, maybe some trade backs, maybe a mock draft without a trade back. But I'm definitely going to be asking for your input. So if you feel like getting involved, make sure you go ahead and put it in the chat, because we're going to get live in just a moment. All right. New York Giants. I'm going to do 5 rounds for the mock draft. I'm going to leave those 3 6-round picks out of it. Got the Giants. Go ahead and enter the draft. All right. Make sure I can see people. Don Devine said, I've been doing mocks all day. This is top tier refresh. Yo, listen. You know how many times I stop a mock draft because I'm mad right after I made the pick and start over? All of them don't get saved, man. It's been about a week since I did a mock draft that I posted, but I do mock drafts every day, all day. First thing in the morning. Last thing I do when I go to sleep sometimes, right before my prayers. Yeah, mock drafts all the time. All right, so let's go get this mock draft started, man. And again, I want to see what everybody thinks. All right, right off the bat, PFF acting up already. The PFF mock draft simulator acting up already. Arvell Reese goes first to the Raiders. This is the first time in at least probably 200 mock drafts. 250 mock drafts maybe that I've done. But this is the first time since I started doing mock drafts in 2026 that I saw Fernando Mendoza not go first to the Raiders. So Arvell Reese goes first. Fernando Mendoza goes to the Jets. Jeremiah Love goes to the Cardinals. David Bailey goes to the Tennessee Titans. And for me, and for the people that are familiar with me and this channel, you already see the name on the list. You probably already know where I'm going with this. But I do want to talk a little bit more, right? We're going to talk a little bit more, but you see it. You see who's already there. All right. Shout out to Between the Listen, you and your names, man. I know the profile picture. You keep switching your names, and guess what? That one's better than the last. Actually, I don't know. Because I don't know what you mean. Between the Toes, with the $5 super chat said, what up, Dash? What's the worst possible number 5 draft pick we can make within reason? Taking a tight end. Maybe that's not within reason. Taking a safety not named Caleb Downs. That might be. Because when I think about it, I don't think anything else is too bad. All right, so people are starting to talk now. What's going on, Tyhan? He says, yo, what up, Dash and chat, Styles and Rodriguez. I thought you would have fell asleep and forgot about that, man. I thought you would have fell asleep and forgot about the double dipping that off-ball linebacker, but you didn't. And here you go. David Sutherland says, trade back is on Dash. Okay. Big Zo says, start over. Now we got a couple of them, man. We're going to be here for a little bit, man. Not a long time, but a good time, man. Brandon says, wide receiver Tate, Brazel, Fields, maybe. Linebacker Styles, Allen Hill Jr. I like it. Downs. Okay. Conservative guy says, Styles, run to the podium. Again, this is. I think we might do, maybe we do like 3. I don't like, maybe we do 3 of them. We're going to do 3 mock drafts. We're going to start off with 3 mock drafts. So we got some time to mess around a little bit. I'm gonna take Styles here because that's what I want to do. And if you guys know me, I gotta stay true to how I feel. So I'm taking Styles, not doing the trade back in this scenario, but look how many trade backs are. Look how many phone calls are being made. 12. And the closest one is 8 and 42. Oof. That's tempting. All right, so now, again, we're gonna have some fun. This is not what the Giants would do. This is what me and you would do. I'm gonna try to be as real as possible. This is how I like when the Saints want to trade up. I don't know in the real world who they're going to be trading up for. With Jeremiah Love already gone, maybe they want the cornerback since they sold all theirs or traded all theirs or let theirs walk. I'm gonna ask you guys: should I trade back with the Saints? Because I'm taking 8 and 42, and they lucky if I don't take 73 as well. But let me know how you guys feel about that. That's going to be the option right now for this one. Are we trading back with the Saints, taking 8 and 42? Or are we going to stay and pick? So yes or no? No means stay and pick. Yes means we're taking the trade with the Saints. I need at least 10 votes. At least 10 votes. Make it 11 just in case we get an even amount. But I need at least 11 votes since we got enough people in here. Got the first one. Danny Boy, what's going on? Said yes. I need a yes or no vaporizer. Yes, no. Yes. I'll take the trade back since somebody wanted to listen to the rules. I'll take the trade back. Make the trade. The yeses have it already. That's 7 yeses. The yeses have it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take 8 and 42 for 5. I'm going to try to get greedy, see if they give me 73 as well. In a real world, I know this won't happen. We in Atlanta make-believe right now. I'm going to offer that, see if they take it. They took it. They're not taking that in real life, but they took it in this mock draft. So we're going to take it. We're going to take it. And let's go. Resume draft. Let's see who's on the board. Wow, Sonny Styles is still on the board. Sonny Styles is still on the board. Hold on, who got picked up then? Okay, so Saints traded up for Ruben Bain. Get at it. Well, that makes sense for them. They need another edge rusher. The Browns take offensive line help and Maui Noah. Mansell Delane goes to the Commanders. They need that. They do need a cornerback help. Because what was it? Lattimore they took was trash. So now look, I don't know if this made it better or any worse, especially in the first round. So now we got the BPAs are all Ohio State players. Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs, Carnell Tate. I'm sticking and picking here. Who are we taking? Who are we taking? Shout out to, is it Jaskira? That's I apologize. Maziri is the last name. No, Singh Maziri. So it's Jaskirat. Let me know if I got that right, because if I got that right, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Jaskirat Singh Mazuri, 88. I think I got it. I think I nailed it. Possibly. He says, need that interior O-line dash. Take the guard. Oof. Talk about Ioani. Ioani is where you're going. Oh boy. I'm already looking in the chat. Down style. Shout out to Gridiron Apex in the building. Again, make sure you guys tune in Wednesday, April 1st. Big Dash Draft Talk with special guests. Gridiron Apex will be in the building. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday. Make sure you guys tune in for that. Downs. Oh boy. Styles. Man, if Styles fell here, I'm taking Styles. I apologize, Gridiron. And guess what? I'm gonna send you a message too. I got some talking points for the episode. run those past you. That way I'm not hitting you anything, surprising. That way we can make this a fantastic show. Yeah, I'm going Styles. You already know. I don't even know why y'all putting in downs right now. This is the first mock draft today. We're going to get through it, though. We're going to get through it. Josh Grass says Styles here, though. I was talking about the guy from the U. You talking about Maui Nova. Okay, I got you. Shout out to my man Jorge in the building. Says salute dash, trade down. I'm not trading back right now. I didn't trade it back once already. I got 37, 42, and 73. Listen. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. And accepting the invite, dog. I respect your opinion. You and your boy Sora. Respect your opinion a lot, man. I can't wait for the show myself. Downs and Rodriguez, James coming out of left field, making sense though. Miguel says trader, maybe the next draft. I'm taking Styles in this one. I'm sorry, I was taking a chance trading back, thinking I was going to lose Styles. He ended up still being there. We're going to do another mock draft after that, but I'm right now I'm taking Styles. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Okay. Now, this is where it gets interesting for me, right? Pick 2, 37, right? The last 3 weeks, possibly, when I've been doing my own mock drafts, I've been taking Lee Hunter, Christian Miller, defensive tackles. More and more, Emmanuel Pregnon. If I didn't get an offensive lineman in the first round, now I've slowly been adding Emmanuel Pregnon from Oregon, to these mock drafts. I like it a lot. My man Gridiron, Emmanuel Pregnon is one of the guys I got some questions about for you on Wednesday. From what I've seen, he is as good as advertised. Monster of a man, can move pretty well for being as big as he is. Strong. I'm curious of your opinion on him, but save it though. Save it though. Let's see what we got. Hold on, let me get caught up. Styles, say less. Born for Sports. You're not late, man. I've been rocked for maybe like 20 minutes, but this is the first mock draft. This is the very first mock draft we're doing. I gave it some time for the people to join in, though. Shout out to the 100 people in the building. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Pregnon, Hunter, I see you guys. Cornerback, hold on. Corner, which corner am I taking here? Am I taking Hood? Is Hood available? No, I think Hood is gone. Is Hood gone? Did they take Hood? Hood is gone already. So now we have, I like Chris Johnson too. I need to do some workup on Cisse. I gotta do some workup on him. But I've been taking Lee Hunter or Christian Miller like consistently until like maybe 2 days ago. I've been doing some more research on Pregnon. I like what I see. I don't think we need a right tackle. Max is a true right tackle, even as like a backup person or backup player. But I think he possibly I think the Patriots probably should take him, in all honesty. They got to protect that asset, just like we need to protect our asset. Emmanuel Pregnon is where I'm leaning, right? But I know, because if I go, let me go here, right? If I go offensive line, and then I go, defensive interior, where we at? You see some of the options. We already took Sonny Styles. We took care of the second level as far as the first part of the draft. I'm pulling up BPAs with the offensive line and the defensive line. You see it already. Nothing really changes. All the stuff is pretty much the same. Pregnon, Miller, Lee Hunter, even Chase Pasantis, but I like Pregnon a lot more. Jennings Dunker, you can get a little bit later. So what we doing here? We just chilling. That's a fact. We just chilling. Caleb Banks is gone already. I think he got drafted already. I'm curious to see who takes him with his injury history. Then he just hurt himself again. The Seahawks took him. I don't know, man. I think it's kind of dangerous. He might fall. And but once he's healthy and ready to go, the talent is there. For sure. Take Pregnon, man, BPA meets. Yeah, you right about that. Weapons for Dart. Pierce. Listen, I still got pick 42. I still got pick 42 in the trade back. Ghost Dog, what's going on? Year. Weapons for Dart. I still got Mr. Mark. I still got 42 and 73. I can get some weapons. Go Prignon. He is perfect type of run game. I think so. But he's like equally a good pass blocker, a good run blocker too. Like it's rare. He could sneak into the first round too, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody really likes him. But he's solid. Pons on the table. Got to think about that one. The only thing about Pons, man, and I hate this about myself, man, is just I need him to be a little bit taller. He's aggressive enough. He has the skill set. He's physical enough. But I don't know if it'll be consistent at the next level. I want to say yes. I would never doubt him, but it's hard for me to just say Pons, man. But I wish he was just 2 inches taller, man. Just 2 inches taller. Don't matter. CJ, I don't know. Prignon or Rutledge for the O-line. I think I'm gonna take Prignon here. Optimus Prime is his comp. That's that's what's up. That's what's up, Hunter. Prignon. All right. So I'm gonna start this all over again. I'm gonna start this all over again. 2 choices. We going defensive tackle or offensive line here. So just in the chat, just put D-line or DL or OL. Let me know. Or if you want to say Miller or Hunter, or if you want to say Prignon, go ahead and put that in the comment section. And we're going to start that right now. Prentice says Miller and Keontae Scott. Nah, but Simeon, that's the same thing I thought about when I think of Jeremy Bernard. Is a little bit of Hakeem Nicks. He plays bigger than what he really is. And that's the main reason why I comp him to like a Hakeem Nicks. Reliable, tough, not afraid to go over the middle. I like him a lot. Listen, we already got it's 5-1 right now. One more vote gets it. One more O-line vote gets the O-line. One more O-line vote gets the O-line. Mr. Breakfast said we can plug a hole on the offensive line. There's no one to plug a hole on the defensive line, so we got to go defense. A defensive guard is crazy. O-line. O-line. Tyne says DT. All right, we're going to do another mock draft after this, as long as the bandwidth allows it. The O-line has it, man. And don't be mad at me. We voting. This is a democracy. We're going to take Prignon here. Don't go anywhere because we're picking at 42. All right. Oh, we got lucky. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but Christian Miller and Lee Hunter are still there. We're not doing any more research after that. Now it's just between the defensive tackles. Christian Miller or Lee Hunter, what we doing? Christian Miller or Lee Hunter, what are we doing? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. PFF is wild. First Mendoza doesn't go first. I trade back and still got Sonny Styles. Yeah, I love Hunter for sure. I like Hunter for sure. Hunter is the type of player where Dex can take a rest and Hunter's in there and he can hold up. What's going on? He said, Dad streaming on the Sunday. Yeah, man. Surprise mock draft live is what we doing. Lee Hunter more versatile. I like Lee Hunter a lot, man. The barbecue pitmaster himself. That's my nickname for him too. I don't want to hear anybody else calling him that, which I don't believe anybody else will call him that. But that's what I'm calling him, the barbecue pitmaster. We quick with it. The Hunters have it. Sleazy, what's going on? He said, what's good with you? Hunter has it. We going Hunter. I tell you what, man, draft night start like this. I'm going. We can go home after this. Ooh, you see what I see for the Jeremiah Love people out there. You see what I see. Number 1 on the list, BPA right now. Yeah, you see what I see. Ooh, man, you see what I see. Take your pick. You want to go wide receiver, or you want to go running back? You want to go wide receiver or you want to go running back? You see the running back that's there. I want to go wide receiver, though. You know what I mean? I kind of think that we're good at running back, but people have been telling me about Mike Washington. I see you, James. James said we need a corner. James said we need a corner in the last round. Let's take a look. All right, so we see Mike Washington as the BPA right here. Remember, 6'2", 220 pounds, 4'3", 340. Elijah Surratt, solid possession wide receiver. Nothing really spectacular, just solid all the way around. Zachariah Branch, slot receiver out of Georgia, solid. Romello Heights, sneaky player right there. You got Deion Burks. You got Darrell Jackson. I like a lot. He's a monster among men too. For somebody to be as big as he is, he carries his weight very well. Can move very well. Might have some off the field things he needs to clean up, but I think the risk is worth the reward. Kyle Lewis, shout out to Jersey, East Orange in the building with Kyle Lewis. Yeah. This is why a third round pick is so important. Look at some of the names here, man. Just look at some of the names. I don't see Rutledge, though, surprisingly, but I already took care of the guard spot. Anthony Hill is here. Not saying this is going to happen in real life, but Dalen Everett is here. Overton is here. I like Overton. Look at some of these names in the third round. That's why we need a third round pick. Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me move back just a little bit. Tyon says wide receiver. Side Guy Bryce says wide receiver. Simeon says receiver. Is it Righteous? Righteous Life Media says running back. Chris Johnson is gone. You might be a little bit behind, Joe. Joe Spano says Chris Johnson. Nah, wait a minute. I know Chris Johnson ain't still on the board. Nah. I'm about to say, ain't no way. So let's just do a quick review. So got Sonny Styles in the first round at pick 8 with a trade back. Picked up Emmanuel Pregnon with 37. Lee Hunter at 42. We got our 3, 4, third, fourth, and fifth round pick here. We still haven't addressed cornerback or wide receiver. We've addressed guard, linebacker. We still haven't addressed the safety position, which if we get here, it's probably not a safety that I'm looking for in the third round like this, because a lot of those guys might go in the second. But there's some guys on day 3 that I like. USC, what's his name? Bishop is out there too. I like him as a safety. I'm real high on Wisniewski from Texas Tech. He's another day 3 guy that's possible that could possibly be there for us in the 6th round. I think he might get drafted a little bit higher than that, though, possibly, maybe. But we got 3 6th-round picks, so. All right. Gridiron Epic said, I always said Lee Hunter looks like Vince Wilfork's son. Yo, that's crazy. And it makes sense with the barbecue pitmaster, because that's what Vince Wilfork is. I remember him in overalls on the grill. Crazy. Romello Height is nice. He is nice, Carlos. Shout out to Carlos Viz, man. Again, make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. We here on a Sunday. UConn down by 7. How much time left? Washington, wide receiver. Oh, you can get a wide receiver at 105. You can. Jacoby Lane will be there. Can't pass on Washington. BPA. Height is the pick. Listen. I wish Dealer was in the building. We talk about Jeremiah Love and how the New York Giants are missing a home run hitter. That's what Mike Washington is too. He's a home run hitter from the running back spot. And also, you draft him far enough back that you don't have to worry about giving him, the majority of the snaps, or the carries, I should say, or the touches. But he's still a very, very explosive running back. Gridiron says, I got a hell of a take on Romello Height. I can't listen. I wrote my notes down. I definitely want to talk linebackers. I'm definitely going to talk defensive line, offensive line. If we want to add edge rushers, so be it. We can do that too. I can't wait to hear the take, unless you're saving it for your own show. Mike Washington, my G, he the pick. I might be leaning that way a little bit, man. I like Devin Moore. That's the cornerback. Devin Moore's from Florida, I think, right? Yeah. Big boundary corner, can cover in the zone, plays the run very well. Yeah. What's going on, Kalen Washington? May be like a Brandon Jacobs is what you meant. Change my mind, Washington. Okay. Zoom in. What you mean? Ain't zooming in. Dirt Winston says Hill Jr. That's a hell of a name, Dirt Winston. Don Devine, wide receiver. Oh, he out here spamming. We spamming. Putting people on timeout for spamming. The Wood Fonzie says TV. Don Devine says wide receiver or cornerback. We need one or the other. Washington BPA. Again, we're going to do another mock draft. We ain't got to go crazy with this one. We're going to take Washington. I think we're going to take Washington here, and I think Jacoby Lane is going to be available in the next round for us. Yeah, I think we go Washington here. In all honesty, too early for me to take a running back, really, if I'm thinking about it. But Mike Washington being here in the third round, I'll take Washington. We'll do another one after this. All right. So now, two things. I'm looking at cornerbacks. I'm looking at wide receivers. Where's the cornerbacks at? I'm going to look at wide receivers. Okay. You know, I'll add, because I do plan on double dipping that offensive line, so I might as well do that too, just to make it interesting. Now let me get caught up on the chat. We spamming people, huh? There we go. Righteous says Washington completes the committee. I think so too. Again, Devin Singletary, how much longer is he going to be a Giant? We don't know. Adding somebody like Washington would be fantastic to add. And then you got your Earth, Wind, and Fire. Carlos says, what do you think about Bo Stevens from Iowa? I like him. I like in all honesty, I like Iowa linemen in general. You know they're going to get coached well. They're pretty solid. They're usually right on par. And they usually have longevity, even if they're not starters in the league. Iowa puts out quality offensive linemen. They probably get three of those guys drafted. Stevens, Logan, and Dunker. All getting drafted probably before the fifth round. So I like them. I like Iowa linemen. Malik Muhammad, huh? That's what I was thinking too. So let's talk about it a little bit. So we got Malik Muhammad here. You got Will Lee. Not as fast as you want, but I like the size on Will Lee, Pauls. Billy Schrafe, solid guard at Notre Dame. He probably could have stayed another year. Young decided to come out though. There it is. CJ Daniels, wide receiver, solid too. Not a lot of people talking about CJ Daniels. Tacario Davis is a cornerback that I like. 6'4", almost 200 pounds. Ran very well at the combine. Started off in Arizona, then moved over to Washington. Kilgore is sneaky for me. Because he can play safety, he can play corner. 6'1", 211 pounds, good size on him. McAllister, Bolstead. I think I'm gonna take Malik Muhammad here. Because he can play the zone. Even though we're going to be doing a lot of mix of zone and man, but he likes to do zone press Wilson unless something changes. That's what I read. That's what I heard. Zone press, but I think I'm gonna take Malik Muhammad here, and I'm gonna hope and pray that Jacoby Lane is there at 145. I don't know for sure though. I'm gonna ask you guys: should I take Malik Muhammad here, or should I take the hit and take Jacoby Lane here early and see if Tacario Davis might be there at 145? So let me know in the comment section. We taking Malik Muhammad here and hope that Jacoby Lane is there at 145, or we taking Jacoby Lane early? I like Eric McAllister. I do. I got to watch some more tape on him, though. I don't know if I like him more than Jacoby Lane. I know he's ranked higher than Jacoby Lane. Is McAllister the one with the drop issues? I'm trying to think now. Is McAllister the one with the drop issues? I don't know. Muhammad Muhammad James says, I know James want the cornerback. I waited long enough, right? Will says, neither take Davis. He has less chance of being there than Lane. Think so, huh? Where's Sicario Davis at now? Sicario Davis is at 123. So take Davis over Muhammad. I like Muhammad a lot, man. You know what I don't know? I wonder if Malik Muhammad is the brother of Jabbar Muhammad. I wonder if they're brothers. I don't know for sure. But I like Jabbar Muhammad too. I forgot where he went. I don't even think Jabbar Muhammad got drafted, actually. I liked when he was at Washington, and then where did he go after that? Oregon. I think he went to Oregon. No, he went to Oregon, then Washington. I think Jabbar Muhammad did. Or it was Washington, then Oregon. Something like that. Take the wide. He said, take the wide receiver, both Washington. Cornerback probably available next pick. Okay. You know, you've been active. I might take your word for it, Righteous. I might take your word for it. Take the wide receiver. Which wide receiver you trying to take, man? Which wide receiver you trying to take? I don't know, man. I think I'm taking Muhammad, man. I think I'm gonna take Muhammad. Malik and Jabbar cousins. If that's a fact, that's dope. Both Washington corner. Oh, that's what you meant by both Washington cornerbacks probably available next pick. So you're talking about Ephesians. And he's another one, 6'3", almost 200 pounds. He ran a decent time too for his size. Allen, wide receiver, good too. What's that? Jesse says CJ Daniels. Don Devine says McAllister. Corner is a serious need. Now that is a fact. I'm gonna take the chance, Stacey. I think I'm gonna take Muhammad here. I'm gonna take Muhammad here, and then I'm gonna hope and pray to see what wide receivers are there. All right, so you already see it. Kobe Lane is gone. Who's left for wide receiver? Cyrus Allen is left. A lot of people not talking about Cyrus Allen. I saw somebody say that they think it was a snub that he wasn't invited to the combine. Kevin Coleman is a good, solid slot receiver. You got Jeff Caldwell, big body wide receiver. Played at a smaller school first, then got to Cincinnati. Had an issue with drops before he got to Cincinnati. I think he had under 5 drops this season. I think it's like 38 catches he had too this year. I think just 400 yards. Handful of touchdowns though. Let's see. So I think we might have messed up. Maybe we should have took the wide receiver. I'm sorry. Maybe we should have took the wide receiver. Let me look at the cornerback to see if those Washington kids actually fell. Did any of them fall? Ephesians is still here. Julian Neal is still here. He might be more of a safety. I need to do some work up on Devin Marshall. And then Charles Demings, he has good grades. I haven't watched Stephen F. Austin. I don't know if it's a university or college. I haven't watched him at all. Full transparency. But we're going to start another mock draft right after this too. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Caldwell, Lane and Mack, Caldwell. This mock would be fire if we pulled this. Yeah, I think so too, especially the front of that draft. Simeon says go with Xavier Thomas 428. We might get lucky. It might be too early to take him though. I mean, it might be too early though. Shout out to my man LRP in the building, the Shakedown Shenanigans channel. Shout out to the Shakedown crew. What's going on, LRP? Allen. Which Allen we talking about? Cyrus Allen? I'm doing BPA. Let's look to see who's there at BPA. I don't know what happened to Nick Singleton. He probably would have got drafted higher if he left Penn State last year. He split time more often this season, and then he pretty much, his stock fell, bottomed out. Cyrus Allen is here still. Let's look at Cyrus Allen. Okay, we got 12 touchdowns on the season. I like that. Played all 13 games. What is 49 catches off of 69 targets? That's not bad. 661 yards. I like that. 13.5 yards per reception. I like that a lot. Contested catch rate, all right. Yards per route, good. Receiving grade, 75.2. Drop rate is where you want it to be. Grade versus man coverage. That's, oof. I like that. I like that. That might be the pick. Cyrus Allen might be the pick. We're picking at 145. Cyrus Allen is ranked at 155. They usually take him around 151. I'm not mad at that at all. So we're going to go ahead and get this mock draft over. We're going to start another one. We're going to start another one after this. So he's a slot. Hey, man, the slot receivers we got right now, they only got 1 year contracts. So I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Styles, bro, the cornerback. I saw his arm in the sling at the pro day. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with him. Shout out to my man Jay Ferris in the building. Joe Ferris. But I know sometimes it's just a J there. Big Darius. He says, why not give Dart everything he needs? We gave him the right wide receiver. Then just dumpster diving. How, Sway? How? All right, we're going to take... Listen, I'm going to run with Cyrus Allen here. Because look at what we did already. So I'm going to go with Cyrus Allen. Where's he at? At wide receiver, and we're going to see what kind of grade we got. I only got one reward. So this grade about to be a B minus probably. Possibly. Oh, I still got an A. We still got an A. Hopefully I stop buffering. I told you guys when the thing loads up, I start to buffer. Sonny Styles got an A+. Pregnon got an A-. Lee Hunter got a B+. Mike Washington, B-. Malik Muhammad, B-. Cyrus Allen, a B. Overall draft grade, an A. In the top 21%. That's not bad, man. That is not bad. Let's go here. All right. Wait for that to load up. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the over 90 people still in the building. Again, make sure you hit that like button. Our name says 7th round is zero risk. I hope so. I hope we play to the point where it's like that, man. I like that draft. Sean Clowney says, Dash was good. My brother been a fan for a long time. Is that Piscataway? Sonny Styles. Shout out to Sean. Our name says, nice draft. Tony Benino says, Dash, I can't see Styles falling to 8. Me neither. You should have saw my face when we got him after trading back. Yeah. My man Joe Ferris says, Styles has some bust potential. Everybody got bust potential. I want Tate a love. Give Dart a weapon. Lots of linebackers in the 2nd round. The Mexican mustache. You talking about Jacob Rodriguez. Let's effing go. Will says, I think I need to stay out of your drafts. You had a dream draft till I jumped in at the Washington pick. I'm telling you. Yeah, Piscataway. Shout out to Piscataway, man. Shout out to Piscataway. All right, we're going to do another mock draft. That one took a little bit longer than I thought, so maybe we do 2 mock drafts when we get up out of here. It's already been, 45 minutes. All right, so we're going to wipe the slate clean. We're going to wipe the slate clean. Let me make sure I'm all caught up on the super chats. I think I am. Cool. We're going to do it again. Our name says Commanders will steal him. Yeah, pretty much. Jesse, what's going on? Jesse says Pregnon is a beast. Good pick. Now I appreciate that. James says Downs this time. That's what we're doing. All right, let's do this again. We're going to do 5 rounds again. New York Giants. Let's see how this thing goes. All right, last time PFF was acting up. Mendoza did not go first to the Raiders. He went to the Jets. So let's see what happens this time. All right, so look like they're acting right. Ooh, this seems very, very realistic. This seems very realistic to me. I think Jeremiah Love has a chance of going to the Cardinals too. So right off the bat, we see what it is. Fernando Mendoza goes to the Raiders. Arvell Reese to the Jets. Sonny Styles to the Cardinals. Jeremiah Love to the Titans. Jay Ferris, what you gonna do, Jay Ferris? Love is gone. Tate is still here though. Only 5 people calling? Let me zoom in a little bit so we can actually see it. 5 people calling. New Orleans on the clock again. That's what we traded with last time. You know what? I might do maybe I'm not going to do a trade this time. We're going to stick and pick and see what the chat says. Uncle G-Man says, what's up on this No Football Sunday fan, Fundora? Yeah, shout out to Fundora. Downs of Delane, McCoy. Jamal McCoy at 5. I don't know if I could take somebody coming off an injury at 5, though. I don't know. Especially with Delane still on the board right here. Because right now, I think Delane is the safer pick than McCoy right now. McCoy is nice. I wish he would have performed at the combine. I believe he was healthy enough to perform at the combine too. So we're not going to trade on this one. We're gonna stick and pick. You see the BPA is Ruben Bain. You got David Bailey still on the board. Francis Maui Noah still here. So we got offensive line, we got safety, we got cornerback, and then we got wide receiver. I think I know where my man Joe Ferris is going. But for me, I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty much in this order. Outside of Maui Noah, I would probably go Caleb Downs, Delane, Maui Noah, then Tate. But let me know what you guys think. Our name says Delane and Rodriguez. Righteous says too many edge rushers on in the board to not trade back. I'm not trading back on this one. Just this one. Remember, I said we'll do 3 mock drafts and then I'm getting out of here. So for this one, no trade backs. I'm thinking Delane, Downs, Maui Noah, then Tate. I see guys are already voting. Downs got 3 votes already. Righteous says Downs. Jay Hernandez, what's going on, Jay? Says Downs. Don Devine says Downs. So right now the Downs have it. Listen, there's 97 people in here, 95 people in here. 2 people left. They already mad at the first mock draft. They'll be back. Only got 2 votes so far. Well, there we go. We got UConn 1. Okay. We got 1 for Mansour. Another 1 for Downs. Look like Downs is going to be the pick, man. Look like Downs might be the pick. Another 1 for Downs. Tyon says Downs. My man James said you ain't give me my cornerback last one. You gonna give me my safety this time. I hear you. Jesse Montez says Downs. My man LRP says Downs. Let's go. You don't sound convinced, LRP. Guess I'll go Downs too. He said, I guess so. Tony Bonito says, gotta go Downs. We going Downs. The Downs have it. Again, his knee is okay. Checks out. Football IQ through the roof. A leader on the defensive side as well, because we already know the Giants are lacking leaders on the defensive side of the ball. You got Brian Burns. You got Dexter Lawrence, who's more of a show you than talk about it type of leader. So I'm taking Caleb Downs. I was leaning Delane. I'm going to be honest. I was leaning Delane. Here's where it gets sticky, though. Oh, okay, so now we're at pick 37. We got 5 people calling. The whole deal was to not trade back in the first round. Everything is on the table at 37 right now, though. So we going to see. So we got Downs. And the crowd goes wild. Old school Giants, what's going on? He also said Downs. You got it, OG. Jesse Montez says Downs reads the field like a hawk for sure. Joe Ferris says, what'd you say, Joe? Because you like to talk trash. He said, yeah, they said all this about Nubin and Holland too. No way they came out the draft with this kind of hype, though. Nubin and Holland? Holland was a second round pick too, right? I know. Well, we took Newman ourselves, so we know that for sure. Duke choked. Oh, that's hilarious too, because I know a Duke fan that's upset right now. I know Melly is upset right now. Our name says Rodriguez. Tyon says Rodriguez. Fabian Gonzalez said Rod. So we're not even worried about defensive tackle here. We going Rodriguez. Chill Mode said I'm tardy to the party. Don't worry about it. It was a surprise. Surprise mock draft live. You can always go back and watch it from the jump. We're not gonna be here too long. This is definitely not gonna be no 2-hour live stream like the late night Giants talk. This is gonna be quick. What's going on, Chill Mode? How you doing, man? Jesse Montes says Prignon. We took him in the last round. I mean, in the last mock. We're gonna do something a little bit different this time, possibly, unless the votes have it. Don Devine says D tackle. Chill Mode. I'm chilling, man. I'm cool, man. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Wind down. You know what I mean? Get ready for this work week. Some of you guys work the weekend, so shout out to y'all. Big Lou, what's going on, man? Just a quick mock draft. We already did one mock draft. I'm not doing 7 rounds. I'm going to do this one. Probably do one more, and then we getting up out of here. That's what it is. Jesse Montes says Pons. Joe for 5'12". So he's 6 foot. He's 5'12" and 6 foot, and runs like he's chasing a food truck after midnight. Sick of this. There's a thin line between Love and Tate. To me, round 1. Listen, I ain't mad at it, man. I'm not mad at Tate at all. At all, for sure. I'm not mad at it. Righteous says DTs, let's stop the run this year. We got the DT in the last mock too, man. Who's the starting guard? You making too much sense, Stacy. Making too much sense. All right. So let's see who's calling first. All right, you got the Atlanta Falcons. They got pick 48. And that means the other people calling have picks behind that. Steelers at 53, Chargers at 55. You guys can't see that on your screen, I don't think. No, you can't. Does it make sense to trade 37 and get 48 and 79? About a 46% chance of that happening. Are we taking that trade or we staying? Are we staying and picking? I got Styles in the first mock. First mock was nice, G Nation. First mock was nice. I got Styles on a trade back. I got Prignon, the guard from Oregon. I ended up getting Lee Hunter still. Yeah, got Malik Muhammad, the cornerback. Yeah, we did a good job on that first mock. Jay Hernandez says yes, trade back. Our name says that's a fair deal. Righteous says 48 and a third. Yeah. Green light. Trade back for second round picks. I think I'm going to trade back. Rodriguez is going to be gone, but Jake Goldday will still be there. Stay and take. Time says stay and take Rodriguez. Trade back. I get the third rounder, though. I can still get Goldday, too, man. There's a chance I can get Goldday and still get the receiver, too. I could do that just for Jay Ferris. Rodriguez will still be there. At let's see. We're gonna entertain the trade. Let's see if this happens. Offer the trade. Let's see if they take it. They took it. Oh, okay, we got 48 and 79. I'm curious to see who they took. They took D'Angelo Pons. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what happened. So Atlanta traded up. They took Pons. Prignon goes 38 to the Texans. Ty Simpson to the Browns. Zion Young, then Lee Hunter. Chris Bell to the Dolphins. They need all the wide receiver help they can get in Miami. Jacob Rodriguez goes to the Jets. That seems like something the Jets would do. Brandon Cisse to the Ravens. Chris Johnson. Okay, AJ Holsey. AJ Holsey is a nice safety too. All right, so we traded back so we can get an additional pick in the third round. Pick 79. So now we're sitting here at 48. I'm sorry, where we at? Yeah, at 48. Best player available is an edge rusher. probably not going to do that. We have Basanta still here available. He's a solid guard prospect out of Texas A&M. Jeremy Bernard. What Jay Ferris said. Hey, Jay, or let me know how you feel about Jeremy Bernard, man. I know he's not Carnell Tate, and hopefully you still here listening. Are you cool with Jeremy Bernard at 48? Let me know. Our name says boo. Abney, cornerback out of was it ASU? He's still there. Jesse Montez says, what do you say? Second round has great players. They do. Second and third round gonna have some gems. Stacy says if you trade back, Rutledge should be there. Ooh, I forgot about Rutledge. Rutledge might be there at 79, in all honesty. Take the wide receiver. Simeon says, take Bernard. I like Bernard. Chilmo says he likes Bernard. He does block downfield, too. He does block downfield. Bernard is great. I think the Bernards we got about 4 or 5 people saying Bernard here. We still need cornerback help. We got the additional pick at 79. And we already saw in the previous draft that there's going to be some cornerbacks available in that 4th and 5th round. So we're going to take Bernard here. We'll take Bernard here. We still need to figure out who the linebacker is going to be. I like Jake Golday. For the people that are not familiar with Golday from Cincinnati, he's solid, man. Pass rush grade doesn't give you much of that, but you see everything else. Against the run, good size for a linebacker. Can actually run pretty well, too. 6'4", 240 pounds, traditional. 22 years old, too. But you see he plays, line him up in a couple different areas. He's productive. He's a ball player. I actually had him a little bit higher than Rodriguez, but Rodriguez got the turnover potential with the peanut punch. Jennings Dunker is still here, too. We already know that Jacoby Lane could still be there in the 4th round. So let me know for sure. Simeon, man, you keep talking about the linebacker, man. Most likely going to be a UDFA. Maybe the Giants have him on their radar. I don't know. Hill Jr. What's going on, Mike? Michael said, what up? What up, my guy, Dash? How you doing today? I'm chilling, man. Happy Sunday to you, Mike. Hopefully your Sunday and your weekend was good. All right. You talking about Keontae Scott? I was all in on Keontae Scott. Then I found out he's like 24, almost 25 years old, man. And it makes a lot of sense why he was out there beating up on players, man. He's a grown man out there beating up on players. Fabian says Golday. That's a fact. I like Golday a lot. He's going to be a name that people, will know in the next couple of years for sure. We wasted enough time. So we're going to vote on it. If you voted already, forget that. We're going to vote again. We got Jeremy Bernard here. Was a name that a lot of people wanted to go with. Keontae Scott to be the second name that we're looking at. Jennings Dunker. It will be the third name. So out of those 3, we doing Bernard. Are we doing the cornerback and Scott, or are we doing Jennings Dunker? Give some offensive line help. All we got so far is Caleb Downs. All we got is Caleb Downs right now. Let me know in the comment section, man. I got one for Bernard. Simeon says, watch Ozzie Newsome convince the Ravens to take E40. He might. Righteous says, damn, I didn't know he was that. I ain't know it either, man. 24 right now. I think by the time the season starts, he'll be 25. I was surprised by that because I like the way he plays too, man. Take Bernard, Rutledge, take Lane in the next one. Dunker. Uh-oh, Dunker making a surge. You should draft Final, run it to the right with Scatterboom. I like it. Your name is Little Dallas Cowboy. Oh, boy. Righteous says, lock it in, Bama wide receiver. Okay, Jeremy. Jadarian Price, too early to take him. Jadarian Price, in my opinion, our name. It's a little early for us as the New York Giants taking a running back. Second round, too early. Will says Dunker I can do if not the linebacker. Our name says Price. Little Dallas Cowboy says, he says, I'm a fan of the league. Neighbors that do. Now I appreciate it. Thank you for the love and support, man. Thank you for vibing with us, man. Thank you for vibing with us. You in a relaxed spot right now. You're safe. You're safe. And until that Dallas week, you already know what it is. All right. It seems like Jerry Bernard is still the lead, the front runner right now. Dunker made a little bit of a push, but it seems like more people are going for Jerry Bernard. But we're gonna do this. We got one more draft after this, so let's get through this one. All right, so now we're sitting here at. Ooh, I see something already that I like. 79. We're at 79 now. I like Kyle Lewis a lot. He is a lightweight linebacker, but he is feisty. That's crazy calling a linebacker feisty. That's what you usually call cornerbacks. But he got a lot of versatility. 6 foot, 225 pounds, can fly all over the place, is very aggressive. Also from the state of New Jersey, East Orange, so shout out to him. But he can play, man. He's quick too. Gives you a lot of versatility. He can cover tight ends. So he's actually very, very good against the pass. Let's see, a pass rush grade is 70.2, run grade 75, coverage grade 72. You see it. You see the numbers. Played 11 games. Missed tackle rate's a little bit higher than I thought, though. And he has a nickname. I think the linebacker duo in Pittsburgh, they call themselves the Sharks. He has a little celebration and everything that he does. I like Darrell Jackson a lot. We have not addressed defensive tackle, so Darrell Jackson right here also is on the radar. We didn't address cornerback, but again, we can wait for cornerback. I think I like Darrell Jackson here. We still haven't addressed offensive line. Actually, let me go ahead and filter this list to the trenches. Let's see what we got in the trenches. Let's also look at some tackles, because some tackles might actually are being predicted to go or to transition to guards. So let me see what you guys are talking about. Mr. Mark said you're going to be here 2 hours if you don't pick. Yeah. We're going to get through this one, man. We got one more to do. I'm getting out of here, I promise. Now you got jokes. You said, how I love Dash. Listen, man, I'm not trying to do Jeremiah Love, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. Jay Hernandez says Lewis. Jesse Montana says Devin Moore. Our name says we need a linebacker, either Kyle or Devin. I know you meant Moore. Will says no Smurfs. Lewis is a slow, strong safety. I was about to get a little bit heated, but then I realized what you said. He's a slow, strong safety. He could possibly play safety for sure. He got a lot of Landon Collins in him. He's bigger body safety for sure. He ain't that tall, 6 foot, but he gets all over the place, man. Sideline to sideline, he's there. Good in coverage though. He is good in coverage. Gets his hands on a lot of passes. Devin Moore, Jackson DT. I think I'm going Jackson myself. Farmer is a beast, huh? I like Hill Jr. too. Michael says, I think you would pick Love over Sonny. And how, yeah, now you got jokes. Simeon says, Chase Basantis or Connor Luke. All right, what we going to do here, man? I got to filter. Let's look at BPA really quickly. BPA is a tight end, not doing that, of course. I like Darrell Jackson here. And then I can possibly take Jacoby Lane in the fourth. And then if everything goes right, I could take Ephesians Prescott in the fifth round. So I think I might follow that strategy. But Darrell Jackson, man, he just throws people around. Just throws them around. I would like to see him next to Dexter Lawrence. That's where I'm leaning. I'm leaning Darrell Jackson. Sean Jackson, another Jackson, says, what up, Dash? Said, I'm just checking in after watching UConn eliminate Duke. I know you feel good about that. I heard you drafted Downs for our Giants and got extra picks. Was Styles not available in your mock? What was the trade? So in the first mock draft that we did, we're doing the second one right now. In the first mock draft, I was able to get Sonny Styles, Emmanuel Pregnon, Lee Hunter, because I did do a trade back in the first round and still was able to get Sonny Styles. So that was a fantastic draft, the first one. This one I got Caleb Downs so far and Jeremy Bernard. I think I need to address defensive line and offensive line too, and then also cornerback. We already got a wide receiver action, so forget about the Jacoby Lane thing. I forgot that fast. We got Jacoby Lane. I mean, we got Jeremy Bernard. I'm not looking at Jacoby Lane. I might be looking at offensive lineman then in that 5th round, and there should be one available. Cringy Grinchy, what's going on? Thank you for tapping in last night too, Cringy Grinchy. McCannon, what's going on, man? What's going on? He says tapped in. That's what's up. Hill, our name keeps saying Hill. Let's look. Is Hill still there? I don't think Hill was there. Hill was gone, man. Oh, no, Hill is there. How'd I miss him? I missed him. Wow, Anthony Hill is there. I think I'm going Anthony Hill. That changes everything. But let's look at the linebackers. Keyshawn Elliott will still be there. I like Hill a lot here, man. I like Hill a lot here. I'm kind of mad you said Hill because I didn't see him and I already had my mind made up a little bit. I think I'm going Anthony Hill here over Jackson. All right, in the comment section, two choices. We going to Hill or we going Jackson? We going linebacker or we going defensive tackle? Let me know in the comment section. If you want to redo your votes, our name and Jesse, let me know. Or if you want me to count those as your votes, we'll count them as your votes. So right now we got 2 for Hill, unless they change their minds. Hill, Jay Hernandez says Hill, so we got 3 for Hill. 4 for Hill, Big Blue says Hill. Linebacker, Eric says linebacker. Okay, Stacy says Hill. Ski Mask says, what about Capehart? Clemson, you can get him a little bit later. You get DeMonte Capehart later. Michael says defensive tackle. You just want to be different. Somebody had to show the defensive tackle some love. The Hills have it already. We're doing the best out of 10. Hills have it. Ain't no best out of 10, best out of 11. But the Hills have it. We're going to go with Anthony Hill. All right, with the recap, we got Caleb Downs, Jeremy Bernard, Anthony Hill. We still need to address the cornerback position and the offensive line and defensive line. Did we take Malik Muhammad last time? I think we did take Malik Muhammad, right? Caleb Proctor is another sleeper out there for those that know. For those that don't know, Dante Corleone, the Godfather, is what his nickname is. I wonder why. But Dante Corleone out of Cincinnati, I don't like how tall he is. He's a little bit shorter, but he is wide. Pause. Bud Clark is still here, but we already took a safety. Xavier Harris is here out of Ole Miss. 6'8", monster of a man. Billy Schrafe is still here too at 105 guard. I think I might go Billy Schrafe here. Are we going defensive tackle? Or are we going offensive line? Because I think Billy Schrafe, even though this is the 4th round, I think Billy Schrafe might be good enough to fight for that position. And just looking at what we have at the offensive line right now, in a fair shot, he actually might even have a chance to start over somebody like Neal or Stinney or Zudu. Offensive line or defensive line here, or cornerback. So offensive line, defensive line, cornerback. Let me know in the comment section, man. We already got Downs. Hooks, we already got Downs. Not taking another safety. And also, how you doing, Hooks? Shout out to you. You would have been proud of me today, Hooks. I was out in the backyard with the grill today. Had some nice short ribs, some burgers, some sausage. Pause. O-line says Hooks. Our name says O-line. Fabian says Billy. O-line. Cringy Grinchy says O-line. Eric said O-line. Oh, I'm sorry. Cringy said defensive tackle. Tiger says O-line. Stacy says Proctor. I like Proctor a lot. He has good hands. Good hands. It says Jesse Montana says Proctor is great. I've been calling you Montana this whole time, and I'm reading it. Montana is. Shout out to you, Jesse. Next time, correct me if I say your name wrong, man. Please do. I like to give people that respect of saying their names the right way. Fabian says, Billy. Hook said, what up, Dash? Sounds good. We making smash burgers today. That's what you doing? That's what's up. That's what's up. Said, where's my plate there? I'm about to go get a second plate now. About to get a second plate. Now, it might be too early for that second plate, though. Saigon Bride says, Proctor. Mr. Mark says, I don't know why Neil is still a Giant. Me neither. You know what, though? Harbaugh likes big guards. And that's the only thing I can think of. Because, what's his name? Falele? Falele is just a huge human being. But as a football player, I don't know. I was happy that we didn't sign him. But we ended up signing Neil. So it's almost like having Falele still. Simeon says Neil is a camp body, part of that 90-man roster for sure. Jay Hernandez says Lee. Mike said I got the munchies. You got the munchies, man. Wish I can help you, man. I'll ship you a plate if I could. All right, let's see. I think I'm leaning offensive line. It seems like the offensive lines have it. Defensive tackle sounds good, but I do like, I like Billy Schrafe here. Another offensive lineman that I like is a lot is Cage Casey out of Boise State. Left tackle, versatile, good feet, strong. I like Cage Casey. He rolls up the ranks too, because before you can get him in like the 6th round. Now look at him. He's in that 4th round range. So he did good for himself. Where's JC Davis? Is Brian Parker's another one out of Duke. Plays right tackle, projected to play right guard. Some people think he can play center as well. I like Brian Parker too. Now I got a question. Do I take the cornerback again early here? And then I know Billy Schrafe might be gone, but Bo Stevens might be there at 145. Or should I not play around? And because I know Ephesians Prysock will be there. Nah, I'm gonna take Billy Schrafe here. And then we're not going to waste time. I'm going to find the cornerback. Ephesians Prysock. I'm going to take Ephesians Prysock. And then we got one more mock draft after this. Let's see how well we did. Another one award. That took forever. Mock draft similar told me I should have took Ruben Bain. All right, so last time we got an A. This one got us a B+. I'm not surprised by it. I went from a top 21% to the top 47%. And we got a B for Caleb Downs. They don't like Caleb Downs for whatever reason. Jeremy Bernard got us an A-. Anthony Hill got us a B. Billy Schrafe got us a B-. Ephesians Prysock got us a C-. Overall a B+. I ain't mad at that either. I like the first mock better than this one. We got one more to do, and we're gonna zoom through this one. My goal is to be out of here. No later than the top of the hour. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start this one again. Actually, let me see what you guys say about that. Neil is just a cutaway. Falele still hasn't signed, so we're still. Oh boy, I thought somebody picked him up already. Hooks Rub says, honestly though, if Neil has a good camp, he could be a backup, or we could trade him later for. I don't think there's no trade market for him. I don't think. Like he would have to have an outstanding camp and an outstanding preseason to have some type of trade value. And the risk of him getting cut, I don't think a team would trade for him and give up any kind of capital, because there's just a strong chance that he gets cut at the cut down, and then they could just pick him up. But then they would have to add him to their 53. I don't know, man. He might be on the practice squad. We might not be able to get rid of him. Again, Michael, you missed the first draft. That it was defense, first draft outside of getting the guard, but you would have loved it. Our name says Neil Styles, Styles CD. All right, let's get it. Love, Ricard, Scatterboo, three-headed monster. A lot of people like Love, man. A lot of people are falling into that Love category, man. Jeremiah Love, I think he's a fantastic player. 10th round draft pick is hilarious. Mr. Mark said, Dash, you be rushing but still get out late. I don't know what that means. I'm taking it as a joke. You still rushing but be getting out late. Yeah, I do be rushing. I talk fast and everything, and I still don't get out on time. Jay Band says, no, I don't want Love. I don't want him either, man. And it's not because he's a bad player. I just don't want to go running back at 5. All right, so we're going to do the last mock draft again. Who else is giving you guys 3 live mock drafts? Not too many people. Whether you like the mock drafts or not, that's another discussion. But let's do one more mock draft, and then we're getting out of here. All right, still going to stick with the 5-round mock. New York Giants. Let's go ahead and enter this draft. All right. Go ahead. All right. Let's start this draft up. Okay. Similar to what we saw before. You got Fernando Mendoza going to the Raiders. Jeremiah Love going to the Jets this time. Breece Hall will be upset about that, possibly, maybe. Or maybe Breece Hall is happy about that because his chances of getting traded are higher. Arvell Reese goes to the Cardinals. Sonny Styles goes to the Tennessee Titans. So they did what they said they were going to do and stole somebody from us, for those that like Styles like me. All right. So we got 6 people calling. I can't take him. He's gone already. And guess what? Love is gone too. So neither one of us got what we wanted. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. So what we want to do. And again, shout out to the over 90 people in the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It does more than what you guys think. All right, so we got Ruben Bain here as the BPA. David Bailey is also here. Francis Maui Noah. Caleb's Down is here. Mansour Delane, Carnell Tate are all here. I think this time I might lean, because the first 2 times we were leaning Mansour Delane as well. Again, the first time we took Sonny Styles. Second time we took Caleb Downs. I might lean Mansour Delane here. Go ahead and solidify the secondary, solidify the cornerback with Mansour Delane, and see what happens after that. If I look to see who's calling, we got the Kansas City Chiefs are calling with pick 9 and pick 40 for 5. So let's go ahead and get that teed up already and see what happens. Okay. All right. Last mock draft for the night. Last mock draft of the night. Are you taking the trade back with the Kansas City Chiefs? Let me know. Are you taking the trade back with the Kansas City Chiefs? Shout out to Keon. Becoming a new member of the Big Blue Nation. Salute to you, Keon. Thank you very much for the love and support. And welcome. Welcome to the family. All right. Make sure I'm all caught up. I think I'm all caught up. Yeah, I'm all caught up. Cool. Want to give people that respect. That dark friend, what's going on? He says, Chiefs offer me that. I usually take it. Me too. Trade back with the Chiefs. Will says trade. Vaporizer says trade back with the Chiefs. Easy. Jesse says no. Jesse, you've been saying no a lot. Get Bain. I like Bain a lot. Bain is actually in my top 5 as far as big board, right? The only thing, and I said this last night when it comes to Baines, does he fit the scheme? Does he fit that 3-4 scheme, or are you going to be playing mostly hybrid because he fits more of an even front? 5 technique, possibly. I don't know. I thought maybe he could possibly play the 3 technique, but he's still a little bit small for that. I don't think he holds up as much down in and down out. Our name, you think he's a 3-4 defensive end? Nah, I don't think he's big enough. Michael wants me to pick Vega Ioane. I like Ioane a lot. I can get him in the trade back, though. Trade back Dash in this scenario. I hear you. Hybrid defense for sure. It would have to be if we get Bane. Not mad at that at all either. I'm taking the trade back though. They're not going to give us. It'd be mad if they gave us 9 and 29. I should try that just to see if we can do it. Or do I want to be more realistic? Let me know in the comment section. Should we try to get 9 and 29 and be unrealistic? Or should we try to make it somewhat realistic and take 9 and 40? Let me know. Simeon says 275 is big enough. If he's as strong as he say he is, maybe. But playing right over the tackle, though, I don't know. Outside the tackle, yes, it would have to be a hybrid. I mean, I'm not mad at it. If you think about it, you got Dexter Lawrence. You got Darius Leonard. Darius Alexander. And then you have Ruben Bane. I'm not mad at that. Michael says get 9 to 29. Darrell says 9 and 40. Don Devine says 9 and 40. What's going on, Chris? Chris says Jeremiah Love at number 2 is unreal. Yeah, I think so too. I think the highest he goes is 3 to the Cardinals. It makes no sense for the Jets to take Jeremiah Love. I'm 100% with you on that one. Jesse says go get 9 and 20. Just to see if they'll do it, right? Let's see if they'll do it. I'm curious to see if they'll do it. Will they do it? They didn't do it. We're gonna do 9 and 40. Let's see if I can get round 3 next year or something. Can I get to round 3? I'll try to get another round 3 next year too. I'm gonna take that round 3. Let's see if they take that. Okay, we got 940 in next year's 3rd. Just cause. All right, let's resume and see what happened. Okay. I'm not mad at this right now. So they Chiefs traded up for David Bailey. They need the help on the edge, kinda. Francis Mainoa goes to the Browns. So the Browns are actually playing smart, picking smart, trying to bulk up that offensive line, which they should. Ruben Bane goes to the Commanders. I hate that for us. Caleb Downs goes to the Saints. Makes sense. They probably should have went cornerback because they need one after they gave theirs up. So the New York Giants are on the clock at 9. Mansell Delane is on the board. Carnell Tate is on the board. If you want to look a little bit further, you do have Ioane on the list as well. So those are going to be the 3 names right now. We going Mansell Delane, Carnell Tate, or are we going with the guard from Penn State, Ioane? Let me know in the comment section. I'm not taking for no. McCann says Tate. Don Devine says Delane. We're going between those 2. Oh, Fabian says Delane too. All right, Arlon says Delane. Jay Band says Tate. Another Delane. Grab the guard. You can't vote twice. You can't say grab Tate, then grab the guard. I need one vote. Ultimate Gaming says Lemon. I like Lemon a lot. Fabian says Soar again. Mike says Vega. Right now, it look like the Soars have it. Like Mansell Delane has it. Chris trying to fight back with Tate. We got another vote for Ioane. Keon says had to drop a sub for the content and get me through the dark ages, but this core team will lead us back to competency. I hope so. Just the coaching alone should get us back to competency. Coach these guys up. Oh, man, look like Delane has it over Tate. Get the best guard in the draft. Prignon might still be there at 37. We got 37 and 40. So we still can get a good guard in the second round. I think I'm going Mansell Delane. The Delane has it, man. If this is a true democracy, Mansell Delane already got it. So that's what we're going to do. Last mock draft of the night. This is the 3rd one of the night of the live stream. Mansell Delane. And we got pick 37 and 40. Pick 37 and 40. Of course, Pregnon is gone this time. Pregnon is gone. Denzel Boston just went to the Raiders. Lee Hunter is still there. Where did Pregnon go? Pregnon went all the way to the Dolphins at 30. Wow. That's a pretty big range. All right, so recap, Mansell Delane. That's what we got. We got the cornerback. Cornerback has been solved so far. Still need a wide receiver. Still need some offensive line help. Still need a linebacker. Jacob Rodriguez is still here. Chris Johnson is. Oh well, we don't need Chris Johnson. We just got Delane. So Rodriguez is here. Chris Bell is here. If you want to take the chance because he's coming off of an injury, don't know when he's going to be ready. I believe he got hurt in November with the ACL. Cisse is still there. Zion Young is going to surprise a lot of people. I'm not taking the edge this early, but Zion Young is nice, aggressive, physical, has that temperament that you're looking for an edge rusher. Casey Concepcion is here. Ooh, this gonna be a good one. This gonna be a good one. I see it already. Casey. A couple people saying Casey. Oh, that's Ultimate Gaming twice. You can't do that, man. I thought it was two people doing that. That Dark Friend says no Bell, Jacob Rodriguez. It's early. It's too early to take Bell. Fabian says Rodriguez. Big Blue Doja says Bell. It's a little early for Bell, man. A little early. Especially with he won't be ready. Then we got two wide receivers coming off of ACL injuries. It's a little rough. It's hard. It's hard to sell that to the fan base, in my opinion. It's hard to sell that to the fan base. Lee Hunter, KC got drop issues though. If we're gonna be honest, he also give you special teams too. He's an explosive player though. I don't like the drops though. I don't like the drops. Now don't worry about Ultimate Game. That's hilarious. I mean, you want KC. I get it. Hunter, then Rodriguez. We got a chance to get both of these guys. Well, what Michael say? Because Michael pulled my card, man. Michael pulled my card. He said, Dash, you talk about all this defense, and then I went offense in the last mock draft. So I'm gonna do this, right? I'm gonna do this because who said it first? Somebody said it first. Where you at? Where'd it go? I can't find it now. Where'd it go? I can't. Oh, damn. I can't find it. But whoever said it, somebody said, get Lee Hunter, then get Rodriguez at 40. That makes a hell of a lot of sense to me right now. It's still on the board. Damn, I'm a dummy. Stacey, it was right there the whole time. I never took the comment down. Damn, being too quick. Might be this because I got the camera right in front of me. Okay. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. I'm going defense. I got to be a man of my word. Maybe I'll take Jacoby Lane at 105. I got to be a man of my word, though. We're gonna fix this. If we're gonna fix this defense, we might as well fix this defense to back-to-back Texas Tech players. There's a chance though that Jacob Rodriguez is going. But let's take Lee Hunter now at 37. Oh wow, he's gone. Oh no, he's not. He's there. Okay. So now, as far as offensive line goes, we got pick 40. Let's see who's calling. Minnesota Vikings got 49 and 82. Should I try to get 49 and 82 for 40? There's only a 40% chance that they'll accept it. Maybe they just fell in love with a player, right? And then if I can't get 82, maybe I'll try 97. So do I take Jacob Rodriguez right now? Or do I trade back? Let me know. No. So yes for the trade, no for staying and picking. If you want me to stick and pick, say no. Yes means trade back. Let me know. Jesse, I'm taking that thumbs down as a no. Right now, the no's have it. Right now, the no's are having it. Yeah. Shout out to the people in the building. We having fun, man. I'm over my mark. I wanted to end it at the top of the hour, and I didn't. We going Jacob Rodriguez. So now, just think about this defense. Just think about this defense right now. Right now, you got Mansell Delane, who, in all honesty, by default becomes cornerback 1. I think he's already better than Poston and Debo. but Poston Adebo got the years on him in the bag. So let's just say Mansell Delane is CB2. You still have Newsome as well. I like the way this cornerback room is looking. Defensive line, you add Lee Hunter to this defensive line. So now you got Dexter Lawrence, Darius Alexander, Lee Hunter, Sam Roberts, and then the man with the 3 names. So I like that. And then at the second level, you got Edmonds, Rodriguez, McFadden. I like that. You let, I'm assuming Jacob Rodriguez will start over Micah McFadden. I like Micah McFadden a lot. So for the people that didn't want him, I apologize. Shout out to my man Chris. Chris wanted the linebacker. Wanted the wide receiver. All right, so now we're at pick 105, right? We already got a cornerback. So Malik Muhammad, we took him almost twice in the first 2 mock drafts. I'm gonna go to offensive line and wide receiver. Offensive line and wide receiver. I don't think there's any safeties now. Oh, Zakee Wheatley's here. I forgot about him from Penn State. I got to watch a little bit more of Wheatley. So that's it right there. Also, actually, because some tackles are actually going to be guards. So here we go. Right here. So we have Mansell Delane. So we went defense. 3 times we went defense. Last 2 picks of the night, 105 and 145. The needs are still offensive line, wide receiver. You see some of the wide receiver options. You got Stribling, which I still haven't watched Stribling yet. Brennan Thompson, nice wide receiver, just small. CJ Daniels is there, good size, solid. I haven't watched Reggie Virgil. It's crazy too, because when I watch Texas Tech, I've been watching the defense, not the offense, on Caddy's cut-ups. Jacoby Lane is still here. And then you start seeing some of the offensive linemen a little bit after that. J.C. Davis is a solid left tackle. Good feet, basketball background. Like him a lot. Austin Barber is solid too. Isaiah World, solid prospect. All right. So are we going wide receiver or offensive line here? Billy Schrafe is here. That's what we took last time at 105. Are we going with Billy? All right, you guys already started. I had to jump back to the other screen. Okay, so we got Clark, CJ Daniels. Hold on, CJ Daniels. You got Saigon Bride says Clark. Pretty Loose says Billy Schrafe. Our name says Richie Tackle, Penn State. I haven't heard that name yet. Jesse says CJ. Fabian says Billy. Darion says Lane. Stacy says offensive line. Darion says Lane, then offensive line. Everybody saying offensive line or Lane. If I went by this, offensive line has it. I'm take Billy Schrafe. We know if we take Billy Schrafe, that Jacoby Lane is not going to be there at 145. Let's look to see what offensive line options might be there, possibly in that 145 range. Bo Stevens, we thought might have been there, but he's not, possibly not going to be there. A future replacement for JMS and Hagar Barton is there. Again, J.C. Davis is strictly a tackle. I don't see him playing guard at all. Who else we got in here? And that's it. Wagner. I like the safety Stroman from Notre Dame. Oh, I forgot about Reed. But Reed, I like Reed a lot. I don't think Reed is ranked high enough on here. Guard out of Texas A&M. And then Pat Coogan, again, national champion, MVP. There's Rucci that you were talking about. And then my man Cole Wisniewski. Okay. Like, why is the back of the draft harder than the front? Pause. So what we doing, man? We doing offensive line? That's where we going? Or we going with Jacoby Lane? Last time I missed out on Jacoby Lane. I think I go Jacoby Lane this time. But we really do need a guard, though. I could take Lane here, and then I can take Reed after that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Because I like Reed a lot, and also I think the grade would be bad on the mock draft simulator, but in real life, Reed to be a solid guard, that develops into a starter possibly. So we're going to go Jacoby Lane. I can't make everybody happy. We're going to go Jacoby Lane, and then I'm going Reed. That round 4 grade and that round 5 grade are going to be horrible when we finish. Watch. Where's Reed at? And for the people that are not familiar with Reed, let me get to Reed. Reed is still here, just so you guys can see some of the numbers on Reed. Run block grade 72.7, pass block grade 65. So better run blocker. But I like the zone grade on him too. And then the true pass set is a 53. That's not anything special at all. But I like Reed. Played all the games. You see it every year. Solid. Gave up more hurries than he did, but look at the sacks he gave up throughout his career. Only 4 total sacks given up with all of these snaps. So that's cool, solid, right? Big body, 6'5", 325 pounds. I like Reed a lot. Now, let's go ahead and narrow this down because DJ Campbell is another name that's out there. I like the center prospect too. So let's end this off pretty good, right? Lane took Lane. Okay, the pick is finally 2.5 hours later. This is 3 mock drafts, man, and I haven't. Okay, Mr. Mark. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna take Reed. We're gonna go with Reed. We're gonna go with Reed and hope that we go ahead and sign Greg Van Roten back. Because I need Greg Van Roten back since we didn't make any major moves at the guard spot outside of re-signing some guys. I think we're going to get hit on the last 2. I actually got more awards this time than the last time. Wow, I got to be with Mansell Delane at 9. That's crazy. Okay, I told you we was going to get hit with those last 2 picks. Okay, so we got Mansell Delane got us a B+, Lee Hunter got us a B-, Jacob Rodriguez got us a B, Jacoby Lane with the C-, and then Reed Adams with a D. Again, picking at 145. Normally when I'm doing these mock drafts, he's one of the picks that I take in the 6th round. We took him in the 5th round. We got our hands slapped for it. Still in the top 50%, top 49. I see it with a B+. Not mad at it at all. Defense pretty much gets fixed. Hopefully. You add the wide receiver with Jacoby Lane. Again, something that we're missing right now as far as a bigger body. Well, I should say just a long, because he's not that big. He's just a longer wide receiver. Great hands, though, on Jacoby Lane. But if he's our wide receiver 4, I like him there. And especially getting him in the 4th round. So I think that's a solid pickup. Jacob Rodriguez is going to be your starter next to Edmonds. Hopefully he can get as many turnovers with that peanut punch as he got in college. And then Lee Hunter's solid. I think Lee Hunter starts day 1, especially with this defensive line with what we have, currently on the roster. I think there's a possibility that he starts for sure. And normally you want your round 2 pick to be a starter, or your 2nd round pick to be a starter. All right. So that's where we at. B+, I'm not mad at that at all. Let me go ahead and stop sharing the screen. Get back to the big screen. So there we have it, man. There we have it. I'm going to leave your joke up there saying the pick is finally in 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later. But we got it done. Make sure I didn't miss any super chats again. Appreciate the people for the love and support. Appreciate the people vibing in the chat as well. And then I appreciate my man Keon with the as a new member. So salute to you. Welcome to the Big Blue Nation. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully everybody has a good start to their week tomorrow. And yeah, again, Wednesday we got the Big Dash Draft Talk special on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Special guest, Gridiron Apex. Make sure you guys tune in for that. And yeah, that's right, Jesse. Good job, everybody, because it wasn't just me. This wasn't just my mock draft. So the people that love it, fantastic. The people that hate it, blame the chat. Blame the chat if you don't like the mocks, man. Blame the chat. It wasn't just me. Nah, we ride together, man. That's a fact. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And from one Giants fan to another, this is Big Dash Knows Big Blue Nation. Let's go.